Good evening. I want to make a quick video to show you how you're going to turn with your Spike Prime robot. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Like usual, I'm going to click a new project to get started. I want those word blocks, which it's already set up for. So I'm going to hit create. Just a second. Okay. It's loading in all my different options. I'm going to go ahead and start because my program is going to be a little bit longer this time. I'm going to go ahead and drag this up just a little bit to give myself some more room. It always starts with this yellow when program starts block. But I'm going to go ahead and put in my other blocks that I need to always put in. The first is going to decide what motor. I'm going to go over to that pink movement again. So we're going to be making our robot move. So I'm going to click the pink movement. And I'm going to choose my block that tells me what motors I'm going to be using. Now mine are set to C and D. Right now yours are probably set to A and B. And that is actually the way it's going to most likely come for you. So set that way. But based on where they're plugged in on the sides, you can adjust this. The nice part is that it has a little diagram and you can select it. So it even shows me that mine, because it's connected Bluetooth, it knows that C, E, and D are plugged in. So those are the ones I can choose from to get it to do something. Then we're going to choose the power, the speed, and it's set to 50. I'm going to recommend you change that to 25, maybe 30%. It's going to be more accurate if it goes just a little bit slower. And then finally, we don't really touch this one, but there's my fourth and final. So what I'm going to do is show you how to get your robot to kind of turn some different ways. And so the pattern that my robot's going to go, let me grab my pen here and I'm going to show you over here. I'm going to have it travel a little ways forward, and then it's going to turn, it's going to stop, and it's going to turn, go to the right a little ways, then it's going to stop, and it's going to turn left, but really it's going to wind up going back straight. Okay, so it's going to rotate and turn and go straight again. So this is the pattern I'm going to program it to go here in just a second. So back to pen there so I can grab. So the first part I want to do is to have it go straight. And I have some notes. I'm going to glance off to the side at times just to make sure that I do this. I want to do this correctly for you. I'm going to tell it to go forward. I'm going to tell it to go about 50 centimeters forward. So I'm going to click in here, 50. What that's going to do is, let me get my pen, that's going to be this part right here. It's going to go forward 50 centimeters. Okay, that's that orange part right there. Okay. Next, I'm going to have it stop. Okay, so I'm going to tell it to stop moving once it goes. This is going to help it be more accurate with that turn, is just to have it go forward and stop and then turn. So that stop part is going to be what I put it in green. It's going to be right here at this stop. Okay, and the other time it's going to stop is going to be right here before it turns to really straighten itself out. Okay. Okay. And so after I tell it to stop, I want it to turn right. Now turning and then moving is going to be a separate block. So I just want it to turn right. Give me just a second. Move right. And what I found for it to turn is I programmed it to go right 100. So you can type it in the number. You can do it a few ways. You can type it in, I believe. You can use this little plus arrow, or you can drag the little steering wheel. And instead of rotations, I'm going degrees. And we're going to go 180. 180. And if you wanted to do not as harsh of a turn, so let me draw out. Let's say you wanted it to go forward, to stop, and then do kind of a turn like that. Not quite as direct, not quite as far as this one. So this one is going to be 180 degrees. And I apologize, I'm not going to draw very well with this. If I wanted it to go something less than that, I might have it, I'm going to program a less of a number, maybe 90, something like that. But my degrees is going to tell it how far to continue turning. Okay, so the larger the number, the more it's going to continue turning, and so it's going to make, this is going to create more of an L. This one you can see is not quite far enough to make an L. It's less of a number. So if I wanted even less of a turn, it'd be a smaller number. If I wanted to turn more, I'd have a larger number. Okay, so I'm going to tell it to go to turn, and then I'm going to tell it to travel. So start moving again. Whoops, forward from there, and that's going to be this stretch right here. Let me get my pen. I'm going to now travel forward. We'll do yellow. It's going to be telling it to travel forward is once it's turned, it's going to go straight. So you're going to see it's going to be facing another direction, start moving forward. And we're going to tell it to go centimeters, and let's make this one go 35. So it's not going to go quite as far. And then it's going to have to stop and turn. So I'm going to go stop moving again. This time I'm going to tell it to turn or move to the left 100. And tell it to go 180 degrees. Check my notes there. And then once I do that, I'm going to have it go one last straight stretch. Okay, that's going to be in blue here. That's going to be this part here. After it turns left, it's going to do its final straight stretch right there. Okay, so I need to go get one more straight move forward. So you can see it's starting to create kind of a long thread of blocks here. So I wanted to have plenty of room. And we'll go 50 centimeters. Okay. So that's going to create this, this pattern. Okay. So that is how you program it. I'll make a quick separate video where you can actually watch, and I'll post it right next to it, where you can actually watch this program play out. All right. Have a great day.